Alright, so today we leave La Paz in Bolivia and we're heading towards Cochabamba. I know nothing about Cochabamba other than it's where Sosa's house was in the famous movie Scarface, but yeah, anyway, let's go. I got one little worry for today, but should be okay. Alright, so my main worry for today is finding gas. The gas situation in Bolivia is very complicated. The gas is heavily subsidized by the government, so it's really cheap for the locals, but understandably, no problem, they don't subsidize gas for the foreigners. The problem is they have an extremely complicated system to make this work. So the locals just got to show up, give their license plate or their number, whatever it is, they get their gas. For foreigners, it's one of two things. I've heard that you're supposed to get a pin from the aduana, the vehicle import people, as a foreigner to give to the gas stations. I didn't receive one. But I've also heard that it's really just more of a case when you're a foreigner, there's a different rate. It's like 2 or 3 times the local rate, and you need to go to the gas station. They charge you a lot more, but they have to do a bunch of paperwork, so they have to take copies of your license and your passport, fill in all these forms, and apparently a lot of them just don't like to do it. So foreigners, I've read and heard, have quite a difficult time getting gas in Bolivia because the gas stations just don't want to do the work, so they'll just refuse to sell it to foreigners. We'll see about gas, but traffic is also just mental in La Paz. The GPS also isn't very much help. It's telling me to go down streets that aren't streets, and now it's telling me I'm going the wrong way when I'm clearly not. Like, clearly cars are going this way. Very interesting city though, La Paz, I must say. Probably can't see how steep this is, but it's crazy steep. It's so steep I'm worried about burning the clutch out here because it's so slow. Can't ever get going. And now when I stop, sometimes the front wheel will slide back. Alright, so we're going to give our first attempt at buying gas in Bolivia. Wish me luck. It's been made out to be a really difficult thing to find. I don't know where that leaves me. ¿Cómo?
Gas G9 no hay.
¿Perdón?
Gas no más hay, gas.
No, necesito.
Dicen gasolina no hay.
¿Por qué no?
No hay, recién va a traer. Se acabó.
Él tiene gas, ¿no?
Gas.
Él recibe gas.
Gas G9 tiene. Gas.
Sí, gas.
Ellos.
Sí.
Aquí gas, ¿quieres?
Gas, gasolina.
Gasolina no hay.
¿Qué él tiene?
Gas.
Diesel.
Gas.
Sí, pero mira, el carro enfrente de yo pon gasolina, ¿no?
Dice la.
Oh, diesel. Ah, ok. ¿Dónde yo puedo encontrar gas?
5 minutos.
Bueno, yo he escuchado que es complicado en Bolivia para extranjeros comprar gasolina.
Ya.
¿Es por eso? All right, let's try this again. ¿Cómo estás?
¿Hasta dónde va?
Yo voy a Cochabamba.
¿Cochabamba?
Sí.
¿Cochabamba es el de Luz?
Sí.
Sistema no para internacional. Perdón? Says something about the system, don't I?
No hay sistema para internacional.
Oh, por favor. Por favor.
No, no hay.
¿Qué yo voy a hacer? She's saying she doesn't have the system for international, which means she doesn't want to do the work. Por favor, yo no sé qué voy a hacer sin gasolina. Maybe I just cause a big line. She'll give in. She's just gonna keep ignoring me, isn't she? Señorita, ¿qué voy a hacer? ¿Cómo yo puedo comprar gasolina? Lo siento, solo yo no sé.
De aquí vas a ir.
Pero cada estación dime, la próxima. La última.
En la tienda te vas a comprar.
¿Qué tienda?
Así hay unos que venden aceites.
No, yo quiero de un grifo.
No hay.
Sí, ¿es posible con un propino o un boleto? Fucking bullshit, man. Well, on to the next one we go, I suppose.
Gas in a can they can sell, because I asked the lady, what am I going to do? And she said, just find a store that sells gas in a can.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe there.
Okay. Gracias, amigo. So I saw a guy with a bike here, and I thought, you know what? Good person to ask. So I said, man, what do I do? Like, is there more gas stations? He said the next one's probably about 170 kilometers away. And that is, that's like border. If I ride slow, I can probably make it, or I would make it if I rode slow. But I'm not going to get to where I need to go by the end of the day. There's lightning up ahead. It's shaping up to be an interesting day. Well, it smell like gas a bit because I got gas all over the bike and everything, and my hands and everything, but I got a full tank. We're good for the day. What to do next? For the next day's gas is the next day's problems. That's just insane though, that the people are just so lazy that they don't want to do the extra work. Like, I checked on iOverlander. I knew it was a problem getting gas, but I checked on iOverlander, and those two stations I went to both have reports. Some days people get gas, foreigners get gas, some days not. That's just crazy. Like, what would you do? Unbelievable. And then you get the other people that are just so helpful. Like the one guy, just the other motorcyclist, just, yep, okay, I'll help you. He was going to go buy gas, and I said, well, maybe we can find some. And then the other people bringing in the spouts, or the name escapes me. Thank for putting it in. Poor guy got gas all over him. I was starting to get really mad at Bolivia with that, but then seeing how helpful everybody else is, just like the rest of the world, restores my faith. Alright, off to Cochabamba. Got a good few hours to make it before dark. It's really cold.
So we're at about 4,500 meters. You probably can't hear me. It's so windy. It's so cold. My lips are starting to go numb. My hands. I had to stop and put on another layer. It's just so cold up here. Whew. All right, I think we got another 2 hours or so left, but yeah, we're really, really high up.
Okay. So even the people in the village here are like, oh, it's so cold. And you're running to get inside. Like, it's so cold. Thinking, yeah, imagine for me on the bike. Check that out. It's like black. Like, it's actually black. You can't see past that first line of mountains. Oh, and the lightning. Wow. That'd be awful. Little line of traffic up there. Corlon, that's where we came down. I wonder if you can see it. But I've lost track of how many times I've come around a corner and there'd be a truck, like a big truck, not just a pickup truck. There'd be a big truck passing another truck in my lane. And I honk the horn at them and they just honk back and go like, fuck off. It's so weird. Cochabamba. We are here. Oh wow. Look how much street food there is. I think I'm pretty close to here. I might have to come back and see what that's all about. Gracias. Okay. Okay.
All right, well, I finally made it to Cochabamba late last night. I was just exhausted by the time I arrived, so I just rested up, got some food. But what a cool city. I think that the gas situation is going to be a little bit of trouble going forward. That's a worry for another day. So I'm just going to explore a little bit. Really cool city. Go get some food. There's a sandwich called a chola, which is really famous. We'll go try some Bolivian food and yeah, see how the gas turns out next. All right, so the place I was recommended to go for the chola is closed. It's really hard in Latin America when stuff says it's open. Might not be open, might not even exist. So we're gonna go find some salteñas, which is the sort of Bolivian take on the empanadas. So let's go. All right, well, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the start of my little Bolivian adventure. Stay tuned for more Bolivian gas escapades. I don't know what I'm gonna do.